As today's topic is computer system. As we know, with the change of scenario, computers are the most important part of our daily life. Previously, it was used by scientists or engineers for complex calculation and operation, but nowadays, computer is one of the most essential part of a human life. So, a question arises: what is a computer? The word computer is derived from compute, which means to calculate. A computer is an electronic machine that can perform variety of tasks. Means a computer can perform a variety of tasks and it is an electronic machine. It works on electric. It doesn't work on petrol, diesel, or generator or anything else, but it works on electricity. That's why it is known as computer is an electronic machine that can perform various tasks. Now, characteristics of a computer: there are various characteristics of a computer. A computer is capable of performing high and complex tasks which humans are not able to perform efficiently. Let us discuss its strengths and its limitations. First of all, strength of a computer. First, speed. Speed is one of the strength of a computer, and it is having an amazing speed without making any mistake. The speed of a computer is measured in milliseconds. That is 10 raised to power minus 3 seconds, or nanoseconds. That means 10 raised to power minus 9 seconds. Now, second is accuracy. With accuracy, another thing is with the speed, it is another thing is accuracy. It perform all the tasks with reliability and with great accuracy. It doesn't commit any mistake in the processing of data. The third one is reliability. A computer is more reliable than a human being, as it never gets tired or bored, and it can perform very efficiently. The fourth one is storage capacity. It can store a large amount of data in form of graphics, pictures, documents, images, and so on. And important point is versatility. Versatility means it can perform various tasks. A single computer can perform various tasks. It does not require different computers for different purpose. We can listen music, we can listen sound, we can play games, we can watch movies, which we can do calculations, we can write letters. So on a single computer, my father required it for playing games, my wife required it for e-commerce, and I want to see my bank account. So only one computer can do all these tasks. The next one is reduction of manpower. For some of the purpose where the people are required in more number, now computers are there, and it reduces the manpower. With the reduction of manpower, it also reduces the paperwork. Previously, the files were stored and kept in almirahs for long time, and it were damages. But as we know, in the fourth point, it is having a good storage capacity, so it stores the data, documents, everything, and with this there is a reduction of paper. Now let's see the limitations of computer. It is having some limitations. Limited ability to think. We know about artificial intelligence. With the advent of artificial intelligence, we say computer can have an ability to think, but it cannot think like human. It doesn't have any emotion, it doesn't have any thinking process, it doesn't have any attachment with someone. So it is having limited ability or to think. The next one is dependence of power. Electricity power means it works on electricity. It is an electronic machine, so it's required electricity power every time. The next one is application of computers. Means what are the areas where computers are used. If I ask you, you can name a lot of places, but let's see. Number one, military. As we know, in a Uri attack, We can see the how military use the technology, and nowadays drones are used for this purpose. Banks for online transactions, online services, online banking, everything is done on computers. We are not supposed to visit the banks. Research for work, engineers, scientists, these people are use this for research purpose. People are using it for robotic research. It is also used for weather forecasting and other thing. Important nowadays, education, it is a vital role in our education. I can teach online, you can learn online, we can find 3D movies, we can find 3D animations of anything, we can find the videos and audios regarding our topic. So it is useful for education. The next one is media and communication. It is used for media and communication. We can send a mail or a letter in a fraction of second from one place to another place in throughout across the world. And a media and a news of what is happening in Japan or South Korea or Canada can be received immediately with us. The next one is business. As you know, computer has changed the scenario of business. Now it is online, totally online business. You are not supposed to visit the malls or shops. You can buy, purchase, sell, whatever you want to do on internet. Criminal identification, this is the important thing. Now everything regarding a criminal, their identification marks, their biometrics marks, their eyes, their face structure, their criminal record can be kept by the police to identify the criminal. In library and museums, in library it is used to keep the record of books. In museum, to keep the record of the visitors, to keep the record of the things and what are at what time it has been discovered or it has been found. Medical science, as you all know, MRI, CT scan, ultrasound, these all are done by the computer. Now you may have heard about robotic surgery and so on. So it is used in medical science also. Animations and films, you all know and you have seen animated movies which were made with the help of computers. Some of the actions which entertainer cannot do can be done with the help of this application. Function components of a computer. So when we are talking about the functional components of our computer, we'll see keyboard, monitor, mouse, system unit, and inside the system unit we'll find a motherboard. What is a motherboard? A motherboard is the main component of a system. CPU, central processing unit, is attached with motherboard. This is a CPU, you can see it. This is called central processing unit. It is attached with motherboard. Some other components are also attached with motherboard. One is random access memory, RAM. It is volatile memory. It stores the data. Another thing is graphic cards and hard disk and hard drive. These are the components. One more important one is SMPS, power supply. This is also attached with motherboard. It provides power to motherboard. So all the components are attached with this motherboard, and for each component it is having a slot. Now CPU. What is a CPU? CPU stands for central processing unit. Central processing unit. It consists of registers, control unit, arithmetic logic unit, ALU, and MU. One is memory unit. Now what is arithmetic logic unit? It is a unit or it is a place where all the calculation, arithmetic calculation takes place, and logical calculation such as true, false, yes, no, in, out, which is having only two values. And the data moves from registers to the control panel, and register stores bit of information that is passed in the form of electronic pulses to ALU and control unit. Now control unit is used to control the work of all the parts of a computer. It makes sure that the program instructions are carried out in a proper sequence. Now you can see, and these are the small ICs. Now another thing is memory. Memory is a place where computer stores all the data and information for further use. Memory is the heart of a computer. It is also attached with the motherboard. Memory is again of two types. One is called RAM and another one is known as ROM. RAM. RAM stands for random access memory. ROM stands for read only memory. It stores all the information which are used for booting the system. The data stores in it is cannot be erased. It is only read. So it is non-volatile memory. RAM, as we know, it's random access memory. It stores the data temporarily. So the memory stores in it is called volatile memory. As the system switch off, the memory in RAM erases, and as a new program starts, the old program or old data will erase automatically from the RAM. So this is a motherboard, which is the most important part of a computer.